I thought about that. Welcome to the July 2025 Memphis Calligraphy Guild meeting. And I hope we have a good time tonight. And we're gonna start off before we get anything. You know that I like to make walnut days, right? Out in the garage, get out of walnut ink on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, gallon jug full. And I walked out one afternoon, raised the door, looked down, street about that long, that wide out, the foot of the garage door. And I looked over and there's this dark brown, black looking stuff. And I went over and I started trailing it, kept walking up my little boxes of goodies. And I got up to my gallon jug and it finally stopped past that anymore. So I reached down and picked it up and it started pouring out. So I put it back on the floor and wiped it up. Now I've got a walnut stain on the floor. And I managed to get a couple of bottles of ink out of it. But I carried it out to put a plastic bag on the man, carried it out to the drain. And
They had kids.
poured it out and into my containers. And you would not believe what walnut ink does to cast iron. Beautiful, rich, dark brown. And
Dissolve the metal?
no, it doesn't dissolve the metal, it just stains it.
When it leaked out of there?
They would never drink it.
It's out of your container.
Oh, yeah, they put it up in the containers. Not only have at least little. Anyway, I want to thank you for being here. Get started and we'll start off with the secretary's report.
June 2nd, President John Covey called the meeting to order at 6:32 p.m. We had one visitor, Margaret Moore. Treasurer Merritt Meg Sherrard reported that we hadn't spent enough money to make it, excuse me, spelling doesn't count, to make it necessary to report it. Secretary Peggy Pumpkin read the minutes from last month. George Harmling and Maggie Naylor seconded and the membership approved them. Membership, Maggie Naylor asked if we all had received our directories. She also announced that she had information on a new member, Beth Hines, and she would email us this information for our directories. Lisa Tansey brought a bunch of books for us. She also challenged us to bring odds and ends from our studios that we don't use. We can trade them or just dispose of them. Workshops, Anne Rabinovitz reported that August 23rd, there'll be a workshop on italic. Then on September 27th, there will be a Zentangle workshop. Both will be held at the police station. More information will come soon. Summer challenge. Peggy Kunkel challenged the membership to work on a hand for the next 3 months. You need to spend a minimum of 15 minutes a day on this. If you have problems with it, bring your work to the meeting and someone will be glad to help you. There was no old business, new business. For the July meeting, Sandra Hudson will host Xmas in July. She asks us that you bring a project that you do for Christmas to share with your members. For the September meeting, we will not meet at the church, but at Rhodes College to view their collection of books. There will be no business meeting for that month. Sandra and George Harlan moved and seconded that we adjourn the meeting, and then Maggie Naylor presented a program on decorating the letter R. She provided a printout and watercolor dots. We painted. Boy, my computer doesn't know how to spell. We painted the letter, then added some crystal. Respectfully submitted, Peggy Kunkel.
Do I hear a motion?
Move.
Was there a
Yes.
Motion made by George to
Second the motion.
Maggie?
Maggie second motion. Okay, Lisa, library.
Yes. There were so many books in the library that I thought were appropriate for tonight, but we didn't have a truck. So I just brought like one sample each. But in case you haven't read the email that I sent, and I'd like some feedback as to whether or not you want me to continue doing this. I provided a link on the internet to each one of these books that I brought. So you can look at it, and if there's no description of the book, you can just go to customer reviews and see if it's a book you would like to check out. But we've got, as I said, so many that have to do with making paper, making envelopes, crafts, etc., all of which would be appropriate for Christmas. That I just brought a few. One that I brought is creative paper art, which is the gift of Sandra Hudson. Can't wait for your program tonight. But this one is one that I never thought I would ever use. Many books. I'm saying this out loud, so I'll make a commitment to do it. I'm gonna write 'Twas the Night Before Christmas in calligraphy for my grandchildren for their Christmas present. And then I'll find it, one of our many bookbinding instructions in our library. And, you know, maybe that's something y'all might want to do too. Hopefully it's something that they'll keep. And this is the example of the books that are almost like little pamphlets. That in the library I have in these. It's easier for me to find, because you can imagine trying to find that in the library. But this is just one example of how to make your own paper for Christmas wrap or cards or whatever you might be interested in. And because we're being kind of crafty tonight, here's the video that many of you have already seen about hand lettering on fabric by Lisa Engelbrecht. The people who have looked at it said it was great.
Fantastic.
Sorry.
Fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, really good.
And then Inspiration Station, you know, it's a favorite for anything from Christmas cards to what to put into a blank card if somebody died. So happy to say that. Look on our list and just send me a note and say, Lisa, bring me XYZ book, and I'll bring it and I'll post-it note with your name on it so no one else can get it. And last but not least, I live at 1579 South White Station. We're open 24/7. I'm usually up at 3 a.m. So if you ever want to come and see the library,
They're fun. Go. I spent the whole afternoon. I went to pick up something and stayed all afternoon.
With a lot of them.
Okay, treasurer, on the report for treasurer, the money spent, no money is brought in, so we're still the same as last month. Okay.
If you didn't, sign it please on your way out, and it's right here, so we can keep up with how many we have every month. Did anybody happen to bring a note for Sister Janine? If you didn't, let me encourage you. I put her address in the email and send her a little note, because a lot of you do not know her, but she was very faithful for many years. She taught, I think, math, and that I think she
At
did.
Holly Rosary, yeah.
And so anyway, she was a faithful member, and then she's had to retire and move from a 2-story townhouse to a 1-room for retirees, for nuns, whatever they call that.
Mother house.
What?
Mother house.
Mother house.
Mother house. Okay. In Kentucky. So she's there, gotten settled. So I think it would be an encouragement for her to get just nothing else but a postcard.
Yeah.
If you could send her.
Maybe do it on the birthday.
It's in May, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
We could look back. in that
Yeah, we could
look.
look directory, find, somewhere.
That's a great.
All right. We have a visitor tonight, Sue. Raise your hand. We're just so glad to have you. She took a class when I taught at Casey's Art Box, and Jean brought her tonight, so we're just so glad to have you. And Beth took the class too, but she's a member. But we're just so glad. All right, that's there. I don't know if this would be the time, but I might go ahead because Sandra brought, we have not been giving door prizes, but we're going to give some tonight, okay? So I think we'll just go ahead and do that now, if that's okay, John. And I'm going to use this. Anybody want to tell me your name? I'll write you in, or if you had to sign. And anybody else? Okay, all right. Maggie, would you pick a number between 1 and 21?
18.
Okay, 18. David, hey. How would you like a paper blossom stamp?
Right.
Okay. Beth, would you pick a number between 1 and 21?
Which Beth?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at that one, but you'll be next. 7. Keith, where are you, Keith?
Over here.
Here is some embossed designs.
All right.
Peggy might help you with these if you need some help.
Uh-oh.
You're in trouble now.
Yeah.
Okay, Beth Mitchell, would you pick a number?
15.
15. And Rob. Okay, Annette. It was which one, Sandra? Sandra,
It's the birthday cloth.
birthday.
Yeah.
God. Oh, goodness.
And it's not very big, it's just a tabletop. Yes. But, so.
Might want to come back, we might have some.
Oh. Sure.
Now, my birthday is August the 9th. But it can't be his friends over. That's pretty.
So you know, you can put it out.
All right, now, one more number.
Sandra, hold it up. Hold it up again.
I've got a door prize.
Okay, all right.
You can-
Well, you can just tell me. All right, Bill, give me a number.
17.
17. Duh. Well, okay. How about that for a just stamp pad? Okay.
Thank you.
One more number. Tina, give me a number. Please. 3. Bill. Oh, okay. Would you like some laser creations to create some parts? All right, that's the end. So I just want to thank you all for coming tonight. I think we're getting our guild back up going, and that's exactly what we want to do. So August is coming up.
Yeah, so it does that.
Do we remember what our August meeting is? Peggy is our August meeting, and what are you going to be teaching?
Theoretically, tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. So come back next month for tips and tricks, because we can always use that.
Yeah.
And she's gonna pull out some new ones that we hadn't heard before. That's what you said.
I hope so.
So anyway, but some of us may not have heard the others, so that's all. Thank you. Anybody need a directory that didn't get one?
Maggie, Sue needs one.
Hmm.
Sue needs one.
You get one when you join. And let me say that membership is only $30 for the year. We're almost close to the end. So if you join, it'd be a little reduction. So we have a lot of things going on. Thank you.
And you got anything for workshop?
Yes,
Okay, where are you?
Since I've gotten no replies for the workshop, I wanna go. I wanna go. I didn't reply, but I wanna go. Okay, well, I brought the flyer, so, if you weren't able to print them out, you was having trouble with my computer, so this flyer will be a little more, readable. So I have one for the italic and one for,
Okay.
I say the italic, and one for the centennial, I thought that they were. So, the reason we have two workshops, let me try to so I don't have my back to it. The reason we had two workshops so close together is because we just haven't had any at all this year, and technically, I think we're supposed to have like 2 a year, but we normally have more. And we know now that COVID is over, we're hoping to hopefully bring somebody in from the outside. So, but this will just be easier to use people here right now. So, now it's not too early to start planning for next year. So I need ideas. If you, a lot of you are on the computer a lot more than I am, looking up calligraphers and what's out there. So if there's anybody new or anybody that you want to bring in, just let me know. I'm hopefully working with one or two other people, and we'll go through what you know, suggestions that you send.
Let's get Rowan back.
I'm not sure she's doing that much calligraphy these days.
Oh,
Well, but you can send me and ask what you want her to teach, and I can ask her.
Whatever she wants to teach.
I know, she's good at everything.
I think she can't do.
Yes, well, she's sort of limited what her supplies have left, you know, what she saved or what she had. She's so big into painting now that, she's not doing a lot of calligraphy. What?
Go ahead.
And if any of you, I am sort of the committee of one. If any of you would like to be on the workshop committee, I would love your help. We always need to know if there's somebody out there who can house a calligrapher if we bring somebody in from out of town. Because I've usually done it, and I'll be glad to find somebody else who does it. And I don't know what else to say, except if you're definitely not taking the workshop, I brought 9 copies of each. So if you're not taking the workshop, which one is that? All right, yeah. Oh, wait, well, I was forget. What did I give you, Donna?
Nothing.
Was it?
An email, which I didn't do.
I'll give you the Zentangle, and I must have them still in my folder.
No, this is the one I want.
What?
The italic is the one.
Just the italic is the
Yeah,
one.
I'm out of town.
Okay. Yeah, there's a file. Oh, there should be 9.
Anne,
Yes.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's Judy on the up
Judy on the
screen.
television there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, hi, Judy.
Are the one, hey, I'm looking at your Zentangle workshop, and I just wanted to know if you can bring guests, or is it limited just to the membership?
Did she say?
She's wanting to know if she can sign up somebody who isn't a member.
Yes. There. Did you not get the flyer on the internet on the email I sent out? I'll send out another email with it on. Because there is a member price and a non-member price.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you.
No, that's not South Carolina. Oh, that was a right central. Right, staple. What have I forgotten to mention or to plug to make sure you all sign up? If you are really new and you want to learn italic, or you want to learn how to use the nibs that we're always talking about and the equipment that we're talking about, this is the time to tell us. So the materials are listed on there. Yes, the materials are listed, and your best bet is to get in touch with with John Neal. He's out of Nashville. John Neal and Paper and Inks are now combined together. It's the same person. But it's a little easier to facilitate on the John Neal workshop. We're excited. If you have a question about what to order, I do have the order number. Like John Neal always had like a N5 or something and a number with it. So I've got a list of that. I just didn't put it on the flyer. And I can tell you what it is, so you don't have to type all over the.
That's wonderful. I'll send the email back to remind you
Okay, that'd be
to
perfect.
do that. Yeah, that would help me because I don't have lots of stuff.
Okay. Yes,
I would just like to remind people that our Princess Art Center, most of those items get on the list.
They
I
carry-
don't think they carry Mitchell nib.
No, they don't
but-
carry the Mitchell nib, but they definitely have a speedball nib.
And they're in Midtown, so for anybody that's
Right.
convenient.
And it's for a discount to guild members.
Yeah, that's right. I think you're right.
Yeah, they love us.
And that Casey's art box may have something, I don't know.
She has nothing.
She
They have
doesn't
nothing.
have a lot of calligraphy.
I went and looked at what they had and she
She doesn't have
basically has
anything
nothing.
adding more.
Did Dixie have any nibs?
She doesn't have as many broad edge.
I mean, we're using a
So.
Ink and pens
We're
and stuff
starting
like
with the
that.
speedballs. A C2, which is a very common nib you can get anywhere. You could probably get it at Michael's. Yeah. You might not be able to get it individually at Michael's, but it'd be in the speedball. Or a Hobby Lobby, but I'm sure that the art center has definitely a C2 dip.
Yeah, the art center.
All right.
Okay,
I left them up here, we need more copies. We need
What is WRC?
your work number or your cell
Oh,
number.
okay, got it.
got a quote for you before we end the meeting. Stupidity knows no boundaries, knows a lot of people.
John, one more thing. I issued a challenge to the guild to pick a hand and to work on it for the next 3 months. Well, if you haven't done it by now, you still have July and August. So we're gonna do it. All you have to do is 15 minutes a day. And in the last month and a half, 2 months, I've done, one day I didn't do it, but then I did 3 hours. So I figured it, washed out. But if you want to do it, do it. And if you're having trouble, bring your stuff and we'll help you with it. We'll be glad to help you. So that's the summer challenge this year.
So what's the challenge again on this?
It's to pick a hand. I picked for myself to work on copper plate for 3 months. And I can see an improvement in the 3 months. And you just have to pick one hand and work on it. Like if you're gonna take that workshop on italic, you might wanna work on italic. And since it's so late, you could take it in to another couple months afterward.
Bring it here to get tea.
Sure can. Somebody here will be glad to help you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, do we have anything else?
We have a visitor, Brenda Taylor. Congratulations on making it. She came last month and couldn't find our room.
Oh,
Thank you, Brother.
But if you did persist.
Do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, Bill, will raise his hand first, second, George.
That'll work.
Meeting is closed, turn it over to Norma.
All right.
So in the absence of Gavin, I am introducing our program person tonight, our very own Sandra Hudson, and you know her because if you ever had a birthday or you need a Christmas card or anything, she's the one that would send those out for years. I don't even know how many years. And she's been a member for so many years, and you can see her gorgeous work up there. So she works alone in an out-of-state place and comes to the meetings through traffic, and for her to be able to come here, we're so happy to have you tonight. So I introduce Sandra Hudson. You're gonna really enjoy her.
Well, my favorite season is on its way. Christmas is on its way. And I want y'all to think about incorporating something that you do in calligraphy as either a gift or a card, which is a gift also, or an ornament for Christmas. People will treasure, seeing something hand done or handwritten. Need to put extra chairs. Welcome to all the visitors. We're glad to have you. Thank you for bringing your project and your cards and
We don't want to touch us.
decorating everything because it's so inspirational to see all the work here. Tackling the work of Christmas will give you a deposit, the time banks during the holidays. I'd say Christmas, the holidays, which I wanted people to talk about their projects if they would. I wonder, would you talk about your Santa letters first? I just thought these were so neat. You want to come up here? Sure. Yeah, and just.
One year, it seemed like all of our grandchildren were still expecting Santa Claus. So I came up with some, what's the word I'm looking for? Letterhead that I made. And then Santa, AKA Mike Tansey, actually signed the letters. And we took information that we knew about each child and made the letters very personal. For example, one of our grandsons is a teenager now. His name is Asher. And we said, we found out that, we said, we know that one of our reindeer is named Dasher. And we know that his name is Asher Dasher. So the reindeer Dasher wants to be called Asher Dasher from now on. And it just really got away with me. But this is my favorite part. Santa Claus signed all the letters. And one of my son has 4 children. So I was wrapping a present that was a box that was really long. And I went, so I made the nice list. And then, I got each person's name, and we just put a check by each name. And they got a kick out of it. So I've been doing that ever since. Nice list for the event.
Maggie, would you talk about yours? Because yours is, Maggie's is a gift and a card.
I didn't know you were gonna do this. I'm blocked in here with all my.
That's what you get for being such a good friend.
If you're wondering what to give for a Christmas present, this is a verse, of course, from Corinthians, and you could take any verse in the Bible and do this. I put it on metallic paper. This is a $5 frame from Amazon, and that's you've got a piece of paper. The mat comes with the frame, and for a $5 gift, you don't have to do it this big, but you can see that. Oh, I'm sorry. That okay?
Yeah.
But that's a suggestion, a Bible verse or a quote that you like, and go ahead and frame it and give it to them for a gift. You're not gonna find anything for $5 that's this cute, okay? And Sandra sent me a Christmas card years ago, and I kept it. And I have to admit that I stole this off the Christmas card, and I put my own. May the gentle peace that comes through Christ our Lord live in your hearts this season and always. Merry Christmas, Maggie. But it's just put on cardstock, put in a nice envelope, and if you're thinking of doing Christmas cards, doing your own, this is a simple way to do it.
What did you do? Cut it out of a Christmas card? I didn't hear what you said.
No, she sends much more expensive cards than that. It was on cardboard and I pulled it off. There's nothing cheap about Sandra. I'm the cheap thing.
Maggie didn't have one thing to show y'all because she get, well, three things.
Yes, I did a print, a quote for a friend, and there's so many beautiful ones you can look up. And it just said, I love a real friend is one that loves you for the way you are and not what they want you to be and so on. And I did it, matted it, framed it, and I had it to bring. And she had a birthday. My friend had a birthday and I didn't have a present, so I gave it to her. Sorry, gang.
Thank you so much. Beth, would you go in?
Sure.
You want me to bring for you? What if?
No, just go up front because of the camera. All right. I think y'all know, most of y'all know that I love to do word clouds. In calligraphy, which is really just taking words based on the theme and doing them in different styles of calligraphy. And I created these years ago. I'm so disappointed because I made a Christmas ornament out of these. I couldn't put my hands on it tonight. But it's fun to, I like to take these and create things out of them. And one thing that I did make that I was able to put my hands on, I just made a little necklace, a little charm out of, and this little charm is created in the same way with the Christmas ball is made. So just a fun little thing, but just shows you what you can do. You can do just a piece of calligraphy and then cut it up and make something out of it. It's very creative. Thank you.
Who'd like to go next? Peggy.
I brought something that our dear Elizabeth Rondos made years ago. And it has a pin on the back. And it can be, and I wear it every Christmas, but I'm assuming she made it, and then she did the Merry Christmas lettering and glued it on. So that's that. And then you all know I do cards. Christmas cards, I do hand lettering. If you get a birthday card for me, it's stamped because I too much work takes me too long to do it. But I've been doing cards since 1990. And one year I did this, and it's hand lettered on the outside. And I did this. Let me start with this, because this show. Nope, wrong one. So this card says, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, and I used white, Dr. Martin's bleed proof white on it. And then on the inside, it's printed, but I write it full size, then I scan it into my computer. And so I handwrite every one of the covers, but the insides one time and print it.
You want to bring it over for the camera?
Oh, sorry.
We got it.
Oh, you think they can see it?
Yeah, I think so.
And there's that.
Hang on. Give me just a second here.
There we go. Oh, look at your little snow. Hold it up.
Bring it up just a little higher. There you go.
Over that one.
Oh, but you see the snow and everything.
Yeah. And one year I did this, and where'd it go? Anyway, this comes off. I just put it on with a little brad,
And I've got ornaments. I put them all over my tree. So this was an ornament that anybody could use, you know, if they wanted to. And again, I did that. Just some of the cards I did. This one was a workshop that I did with Carol Pallison. And that's milk paint on there and it says joy all over it. And then I wrote and printed out. Nope, this way.
There you go.
There we go. The Oh Little Town of Bethlehem, and my printer. I have a love-hate relationship. Half of it came out and it was printed to the left. And the other half came out and it was printed to the right. So I had this wide margin and I ended up punching. Just some other.
Some lucky accident.
Yeah, you know, it just, and again, I tipped it in because it was a red envelope. And these are just some of my cards. And this one is duct tape. Real honest to goodness duct tape that they use on the ducting in your house. And you can go to the hardware store and buy it. And I just put it on a piece of paper, cardstock, and ran it through my embossing machine.
Oh my
And
God.
it comes out really shiny. And
That
it's
is
cheap.
not the, what you're thinking of duct tape, that's an aluminum tape that they use to tape around the insulation.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, and it really works. So I mean, it's you need something shiny. So that's what I do for Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's an ornament. See, there's the little ornament.
All right, let's see.
Just there.
So those are mine.
Thank you, those are gorgeous, and some of ours are up here in the container also. Sorry, and I'm out of line saying that if someone will send you a Christmas card, should send one.
Yeah. So
I'm
trying to get down.
It's well worth doing a handmade card. So that back here, they were. Maggie, you wanna go next?
Maggie.
You wanna go next?
Okay.
We have to go that. There's so many wonderful projects up here. Still need to go and send more from me.
A lot of us, you know, I mentioned Sister Janine, but we also had Elizabeth Brondos that was in our class, in our guild. Get where I can see. This was the cutest idea. All right. It is this cut out. You fold it like that, and it goes into a card. And then you write across the bottom. She did it in Unchel. It said Elizabeth Brondos can be made without words. And
Hold it down just a little bit. There you go.
oh, okay. All right. I'll have to turn. Oxen asked before him bow, and he is in his manger now. Christ was born to save.
Cute.
Isn't that cute?
That's
very cute.
So my husband at one time had a little scroll saw, and he cut this pattern out. We've given the scroll saw away. But if you know anybody, and that was just done with a thick thing of paper.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
a ring,
That's great.
and then cut out with
Wow.
the scroll saw. You know, somebody that has a scroll saw. It's a little bit hard for an exact shape, but let's see. I just want to keep things.
Cut a ring at a time.
Here's one. You know, you could take pieces of watercolor paper and just, you know, even your scraps or whatever. This is one. Okay, this way. And it's just written, peace for Christmas. Oh, give your heart peace for Christmas. And all that is just a bunch of and then throw some gold on it. So that's pretty easy. And you can just cut up, you know, watercolor, whatever you've done, and then do something around. All right, and then, Lisa has books for us every month. So I decided I had taken this book.
There you go.
Okay. If any of you follow the Postman's Knock, if you don't follow it, she's got so many cute ideas. A lot of it's free and all this stuff. So she has finally written a book, and she's in Colorado. And so this was, the Postman's Knock, TPK. And so I decided, okay, to promote our library. Oh, this was in that book.
A little bit to your left, a little bit to your left.
A little bit to the left.
There you go.
And, she gives you good instructions how to do it. So I printed, and at the back on this one, she actually had a little template. So I cut out the template and then made the little card. I didn't write anything in it yet or whatever. But I tell you what, this was a lot of work. Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
You've got to really love somebody, I think, said this one. It's a twist card, it can twist, but it really was fun. I mean, once you get it, and then you do your Dr. Martin's white and do that. And then I tried different things. She had what she used here was a pointed pen with the gold.
Yeah.
Okay, I did some of that, and then I took some silver pens, gel pens, and just tried different little things to put stars around it. So that was really kind of a fun project. And I'm bringing this book back tonight if anybody wants to check it out. It'll be over by 6. And I think that's all I brought up here.
That's wonderful. Who would like to go next? Let's see, Anne, did you show?
No, you want me to show those things?
Yeah, those are really nice.
Tax report?
George, did you?
Nothing that's thrown out at the
Mine are the books. So that's,
Use.
While Ann's making it to the front, anyone who hasn't signed in, please do so before you leave. Thank you.
So I also, besides our guild, I belong, I got an email one day from Carrie Ime and, Carrie Ime, however she says her name, from California. I didn't realize it was from her, but she sent really great pictures of what they did in California. And I didn't realize that they have all their guilds, they're under one main umbrella, but they're still separate. So they're like 7 California guilds, and they get together on everything. And because I belong to one now, I get all the announcements for all of them, and they do a lot of workshops. So I thought I would be making my own Christmas card, which I haven't done yet, and or probably will not do. And it was really interesting what she did, because we used, you could probably use an automatic pen, but I think we used just a flat brush. And so we made, well, this is my copy. So we made, this is supposed to be like a star, and then these were the ornaments. And am I on the thing?
You're there.
And so that was a lot of fun and very easy to do, actually. It was more difficult controlling the color, but
You have to do a workshop for us.
yes, this is this was one of her handouts. So I love the Christmas tree also. But we also got into doing stuff like this. And did a little wreath. This is all with just a brush. Without really drawing anything. So then we learned how to do a bow on a package. I'm actually just doing leaves. My tree probably wasn't quite as successful as hers.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Calligraphers always need illustrations to go with their
Yes,
work.
and then, I actually made a note on this, a 1/4 inch brush was on this one. And she suggested that you use metallic cake on black paper. Oh, that's nice. And then, just more strokes. So there wasn't really, it was pretty intensive class and she went pretty fast, but, the handouts were pretty good.
Whose class was that, Ann? I missed.
Well, her name was Violet Smythe. Smythe, and I don't know if she's from California or not.
Did she have a YouTube
She
presentation?
probably has everything. These are some of her handouts.
Oh,
I guess I could give a workshop from some of the stuff that we had here, but it probably wouldn't be quite as good.
It almost looks like marble,
So,
but it's pretty.
yeah. She
Is
was
it
big,
watercolor, Ann? Just plain
These are all
water?
watercolor. Either watercolor or gouache, I can't remember.
and show it to the camera so the people at home can see.
They can see it up
Can
there.
I see it?
It's at an angle, I can't see it myself.
You can't see it.
Just needs to turn her body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And could you turn to your left just a little bit?
Yeah. There you go.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you so
Oh,
much.
you were lucky I found this. It was hidden away somewhere.
Those are Friday.
Everything I own is his away.
I panicked because I thought I'd put everything into a note. I'm trying to put everything into notebooks now, and obviously I never made this into a notebook. I didn't start with a note.
Thank you so much.
So
George, do you want to show?
what did you show?
I've got stuff up there, but
Her Hanukkah cards.
Peggy did these gorgeous cards for Anne for Hanukkah. Let's say that's good. Maybe we could,
a little bit.
say some, yeah, they're so pretty. It's beautiful,
Okay.
just beautiful. George, can you free yourself from that?
Okay, I'll play with it here. Bear with me for just a second while I refocus this camera. I'll bring this down just a tad.
Last year, I got this envelope in my mailbox. Do you know who did this?
Come closer, Sandra, so people at home can see it. There you
It's been,
They didn't put a return address on the backside?
isn't it yours, George?
I don't think so. Let's see it.
I thought it
What
was.
address does it say?
I can't read it. It's in.
Yep, that's mine. I remember doing it.
Beautiful.
I just couldn't believe it was just, I posted it so I could look at it all the time.
I didn't remember doing it.
This is in there.
I know, I can't believe they haven't found either. Because I have cords in my house too.
What I did was I took a sort of a book of my cards stuff. Or sort of cameras. These were designs for last year's card. This is what it wound up being. And then year before that was this one, which is sort of based on
It doesn't show because of the cellophane, George.
yeah, it's having trouble with it.
Is that gilded?
It's got a look, whoops, now I've lost it again. Hang on. Let's see if we can get it close enough. It's got gold on it, so it's not.
Well,
There's so much brighter.
It's much prettier in your hand than it is.
Yeah.
It's much better than it is on the camera. Then this was the year before. This one started off with a stamp. Oops, which way? This way.
that way.
This one started off with a stamp that I had, and then I drew a square around it and added some design and then the lettering and whatnot. This was a multi-step process because I made the first version of it, ran it off on a Xerox. The watercolor paint didn't carry, so I had to redo it. And then worked on it some more. And the last step in it was gold leafing the corners. Every one of these, and there were 100 of them, were gold leaf.
Oh, kidding.
Start in July.
No, I didn't just. I started in, when was it? Was November? Wow.
Boy, you work fast.
You're fast.
George, do you put a date on your work?
Not always. Not, most of the time not. And I should.
I do. Here. Here.
So that was it. Just a.
With the flame here.
Then
Then the year before that, I did an embossed card. And then watercolored each of the cards. Count.
Your left, or your right.
Just stand facing the audience and they come show up.
Now, you can't see the embossed card on it. It says Merry Christmas, but you can feel it and whatnot. And then I added the watercolor poinsettia to it. There were 100 of those. So it was an interesting process. This one, I didn't make individual cards. I ran them off on a copier, took it to
Kinko's.
well, it wasn't Kinko's, it was,
FedEx.
FedEx. And the card, they reproduced it at 101% of the picture. And I didn't want it 100. I actually wanted it at about 75 because what I was working with was something like this. And they decided to upgrade the device. This year, I'm playing with a design that was passed around at National Calligraphy Guild. Hang on, let's kick this thing up just a hair. Maybe it's still not working. Okay. Let me stay.
It's better before.
Now we're on the ceiling. Okay.
You left it alone and just stand in the right place, George.
Well, it's
And face the audience.
we're nearly there.
You just face the audience and hold it up. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, I got it.
Just look at us.
So this one unfolds.
Just, if you just face everybody, George, and do that, you.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure it stays in
Yes,
because people online. But
If
it's
you
on
hold
the
it up a little
inside.
higher.
And then it also unfolds further. So you have a reading on the inside.
Hold it up higher.
Yeah,
Hold it
a
up.
reading on the inside. So I'm thinking of doing one of these as the process for this year's cards, but it has technical challenges. Now, I've got older cards too that are up here. I'm not gonna hold them up here in the box, but I also brought cards that I've received. For instance, this one. That's the outside envelope. This was the card.
Oh my gosh.
It is amazing. I've participated in several Christmas exchanges with other guilds. This one came out of the Washington Guild. It is amazing what you will receive in Christmas cards, even from our guild. Peggy does beautiful work. And so do some of our other guild members. I can get this back in without killing it. That was a Christmas card I got. And the card itself was relatively simple.
Oh.
And apparently, they actually added gold paint to each one of the cards that they sent. I don't know how many they sent. Last year, I sent 150 cards. I'm a member of the Nashville Guild, the Memphis Guild. I sent cards almost to everybody in the guild, at least the ones that are on the listing. I also got, this was in what year? I think it was last year. This is a card from Heather Hill.
Oh, my God.
And this is the envelope. She does beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
And if you can get on her mailing list, do. And there's a bunch of,
But you can look at them.
see George's cards. And
Was this card when you had that frosting on it?
the envelope is interesting. But there's a full pile of cards. Feel free to take a look at them at your convenience. And that's all I got. I'll put these back in the plastic a little later.
Yeah, I don't want to leave anyone out. Has anyone else got a project?
This is yours, George.
Oh. I know.
Well, I would like for us to make a star on
Yeah.
this one.
I don't print them on the inside.
That will fold plant.
You can go take it.
and
Oh, no, yeah, so I don't care.
It's just can't like look at that.
I can pass it around.
I can just
or solid and origami books that's on the front. So it's in piece. I've printed out the instructions for it. And if y'all wouldn't mind, I hope I've got enough. I think I've got 24 all. Would you like to just pay some for it? Yeah, just take one and then let's see, take a packet. That's and I've got a sheet of hymns that have always lent inspiration to any cards that I do. I haven't thought of a card for this year, but I'm gonna show you kind of cheap. You can take a ready-made card that I bought on sale last year. And I left the front the way it was, and then I covered up the inside message and
Yeah, I know.
and I addressed it with colored ink and put a little stamp or two on it. So you can see how to alter a card that's already made and make it your own. It's this one on that. I want to tell
Sandra to come in the front, George.
to tell now that you.
Sandra, come down this way a little bit.
Oh, the camera.
You're hard to find and.
Let's see, I probably need an instruction sheet, but anyway. I'll talk about some of the other gifts that you can make a sign for someone. These are sold at Hobby Lobby blank for $1.99. they have a whole section of things to decorate, all kinds of blanks, clothes and hats, all kinds of things. I have some friends that are gardeners, and I've made them hats that say plant manager. And that's, they probably will never want it, but it is fabric marker, and so it will stay on for a long time. I keep a good many of these, call them calligraphy strips at my front door during the holidays, and if somebody comes to the door with a gift, I give them a calligraphy strip. They can put it on the table, display it like that. They can stick it in a wreath. They can put it on a tree. Sometimes
Got it sitting up.
decorate.
How does it sit up?
It curves.
Oh, it just curves.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I just kind of
Oh, I see.
Put bend in them, yeah.
Okay.
and then it'll stand. But anyway, every year I get my luncheon club to give me a new message to put on, and I'll pass those around, and that's just watercolor paper. Now you can't display them outside, but you can, but you can put, I just put indoors. Yes, everybody got a kid or did you have a
Did you get?
They didn't make it this way.
what we're gonna do is start out folding the arm down parts. And the first thing, you have 5 squares in your packet. Oh, also in your packet, I put another gift you could get for someone. It was one that Phil Mama did for his wife. It's a book plate. And it's got blue on the back. We just put it in the book. Anyways, and then I put a snowflake in there that you can write a message on and get and send to someone to hang on their tree. I don't think you change it. No. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I think I did 24 or 5.
There they are.
How many?
We need 4 down there.
I gave 2 to people walking out the door.
We have 32 people here.
Oh.
We have more.
I didn't know how to gauge.
Here. Somebody can help mine.
Yeah.
I've done. Bring some more next time.
Here.
Down that end.
Yeah.
Or
down
send
that end.
some to the meeting, if you'll tell me how many we need.
Yes.
I think they've
It's
done
an easy,
Anybody else need one? Doesn't have one?
I have one, I'll share it.
Okay.
Carol,
sorry. Sure. Anyway, if you get your 5 pieces of wire paper from the, and first we're gonna fold, fold those, and they're going to, first fold, let's see, if you see the diagram on the instructions, first fold them,
Origami.
corner to corner. Let's see.
Middle to middle and side to side, and then diagonal. And the diagonal is a valley pole.
So which is the right side?
Okay, so.
And then open it up, fold it.
It's like all the clowns coming out.
One that one.
So which is the right side of the
It does make a bit of difference. It's the same thing.
And you're gonna fold the diagonals.
Fold it so you have a cross in the middle. And then on the diagonal,
And you did that.
you're going to valley fold. So basically, you turn it
I'll let y'all.
So this way,
Did you get one?
What are we doing?
and that way when you do that,
Sandra, you need to.
that folds.
Closer here.
Be over this way, please, in the center, that would help us, not.
And then basically you wind up with that.
You can see you from there, Sandra.
I can see you.
Come a little closer.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. I'll.
Come a little bit closer. There you go.
Let's do a next.
Okay.
Can you enlarge
So
it?
it's this one?
No, Sandra, just stand,
Just stand,
screen, look at the audience.
stand right there. And
We'll just look at the screen. Don't pretend. Look at the screen,
Look at us.
look at us and do it.
Okay, okay, look, we fold it like this
mhm.
and then open it
Here. make it-
and
you
fold
gotta
it
pull
the
it out.
other direction.
Thanks for reminding me.
Y'all have a little diagram on your.
I know how to do all that stuff.
Anyway,
If
and
you've got
then
that other
turn
sheet,
it
I'll
over
walk you through it real
and you're
quick.
gonna fold the diagonal
Okay, so you
the
get
other,
one
other way.
this way.
Diagonal this way, so it forms a
Then you
triangle,
do the other one.
and then open that up.
Fold it in half
Now,
that way.
The diagonal points
And
are going to
you've
go
got-
in to the square when
So
you
now
put
you
it,
have,
make it,
when you open it
Come
up,
together.
you've got 4 squares.
so then you've got
Then
a
turn it over
smaller square
and hold it.
with the diagonal fold, I mean,
The
making
diagonal
the points
point.
that folds in,
We fold
And now
diagonally
what you've
both
got
directions.
is
no,
folded.
just one,
You
but
have,
the opposite of the.
this one folds in like so. This one folds in like so. And now you've got a small square that when you open
Are
it,
y'all gonna?
looks like this.
Yes, go slower and show how you fold it in together then. When you put together.
Okay, okay, you're gonna put the diagonal, let's see, okay. You're gonna, the diagonals like this, and then you're gonna turn it from inside out. And you're gonna push the diagonal fold in to the middle of the square. Does that make sense?
Well, you got a glue.
Y'all need to.
Okay.
Do that again.
The pieces together like that.
Let's see.
4 or 5, however.
That's how I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But I know it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, but my sister, no way, I didn't want to do it. Oh, okay, okay. You're not thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Let's see, this money, or you can't say, oh, okay. That's what I was. Yeah. Okay, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you should have a heavy piece of material. It's about the size. That gets glued to the outside edges. Before you glue them, put a piece of ribbon underneath
Have
it.
you got it? Yeah.
Put a piece of ribbon underneath it. That's so you can tie it off. And you can hook it. And then when you fold the backs back, it opens up and you can put all your.
I gave it all. Well, right. You threw the put. We did it. No, go and cut work to bring in Chris Taylor. I already great. She's still looking at every piece. I said, downstairs again, and it upstairs, well,
So if you've got a 6 by 6 square, you've got a nice square. You fold it in half one way and half the other way. Then you turn it over and hold it on the diagonal. And then the end, the diagonal folds in and you've got just 2 square edges. This, yes, like that. Then you glue those together on using this. They all open in the same direction. So you'll glue all those together, and then there'll be another piece like the front one, backside. And you take a piece of ribbon that you've got there, and you can glue it to the other side.
I have no idea what.
I can walk you through it.
Yeah. So to fold all of these packaging. So fold everything.
Yeah.
Under shift bar, and then you put together.
And you glue this together.
Yeah, I've just.
And then when you want a thicker piece, goes the back and the front. Oh, and you put a piece of ribbon underneath it, and glue those to the front of the back. Of these.
I never. It's, it's gotta be.
Okay.
Done this before somewhere. I'm seeing. And had him on hold. No, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. Yes, I'm check in that we should check around the end with my. I don't have for a conversation. That's in yours. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but.
That's old version, that's there you go. You got it.
Characters.
Once you've done it, you'll remember it.
Text you eventually. I know I've done it now.
If you want to see how to do it, you got it. You got it there. Oh, you should have glued it all.
Yeah.
Back and flat where I can go. And you've got 5 of them. And they glue each of these.
That's what then. I'll make you back if I ain't. So, because you don't break down to that place, you got to stick it up.
Now, is that the big square? Yes. Now, you want it extending off on each side. Okay. Now, take that piece, put it up there.
So it's gonna be like you look like.
I kind of want to center it. Your glue, that glue isn't real great.
Okay.
And figure out where you're open inside, right there. And that's your next little side. And the next one. Sometimes it pays to do both sides. Some glue sticks are better than others.
I think just fine. What do you think?
If anyone would like the book, would you please check it out now? Because my husband's been waiting in the parking lot.
So,
Well, good talk for you.
we did. I just want to go back up and yeah, that just go back a few days. So on the last flat, I had to run back.
Okay, does the one do anything now?
You don't need to do anything else with the ribbon. That's your ties with closing the ball. There you go. This makes it.
See, when you spring on,
And it's tied off. Or you can even go around it.
And between the decide for the new chair. So it may look here, it's what we say. Verify, but. There's somehow we're supposed to play the chair to the rust. Oh, I feel that's the rust tree. Right? Fair one. It's. What's it? Are different fun. It's not, I can't concentrate the minutes. So the fair one. Now, in 4 punches to make a rocks. The other one, the different time, different pattern, so it's not funny. Don't watch. Yeah.
So when it all.
I've grown more times by trying to put a heavier paper, which is aggravating.
You keep holding it on. And then you can.
Oh, you could write.
Then you can write on it and do all wet form, paint on it.
And you do.
Hopefully they're all lined up in the same direction. Although if you go the other direction, there's no difference.
And I want you to look at me.
Speak up.
To make the backing, you've got 2 pieces of, I think it's cardboard. Is that right? And what you want to do is put this down on the table so that they're not quite touching. And take your piece of ribbon and with equal sides, ribbon hanging off equal sides, and glue the ribbon to the backing, to the inside of this. And I think yours is just a piece of white cardboard. And then you're going to glue your pages together, or your stars and parts together. All the things all the 5 squares you've been folding, you're going to put all the opening parts facing up and glue the back so that it makes an accordion. And when you put this down on the backing and glue it to the backing, then it's going to make the stars. And you can make this any size you want. You can make a big one like this. I like it too. So you can make it. You can write on. I've got one that I wrote on the inside. The first
It is.
No, we just did it on my case.
Anyway,
You put it on both?
on the instruction sheet. So if that's not too complicated.
It should have been.
Oh, the ribbon.
The ribbon should have been on
The
those.
ribbon should have, yes. Right. Oh, well. The prototype. It's a prototype.
We got it.
Do y'all need anything?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Please, you can write on.
One of those things.
On play this reason, stay around. That's so bad. It's just your expectation. And I said,
And then you can paint those or can all color and put stamps on. You can do all sorts of things with this stuff.
Thanks, workshop. No, everything is okay. People are. Pretty much not like 106%. Already uses it. Yeah. One day we go. Super state. Think that I would like to get out of the country and be one of the teachers and airlines. You should make that. You should make. Refer our struggles. You can look up, see, how do you make this? It's, yes, okay, it's for the, from the, like, that's the company, it's, if it is. See, they, or it could be a resource, all I got, they have to resist, it's singed. And it takes, think about. This way. I'm not contaminated. That's not good, it's this, I don't want.
Okay, so. Yeah.
Sweet yours. You look it up.
I guess we're gonna. I gotta stop the recording at this point and. My voice,